What's up, YouTube? It's Yemi here again from SwingTradeFX, and I'm super excited for this one. Super excited because this is a direction that I've been thinking about, and due to the requests that I've been getting like from a lot of you guys, right? I said we're gonna kickstart the first episode of the Swing Trade FX weekly forecasting. So this is gonna be our episode one. So let's see how it goes, and I want you guys to sit back and enjoy yourself, and let's roll. Okay, so welcome back. This is gonna be a very powerful playlist on this YouTube channel, the weekly forecasting, because you're gonna learn a lot, right? From the way we think. I'm not here to give you guys analysis. I'm here to give you guys a forecast of expectations in the market. And you know what Swing Trade FX stands for? We stand for transparency, realism, honesty, and just simplifying the market. And this is really exciting for me. And let's get into the mix of things real quick. Um, First of all, you guys are going to be learning a lot from me. I mean, if you want to learn deeper, you can go into my mentorship, where we're going to train you from, wherever you are right now into your profitability. But the first things first, when you get into the market, before you even make any prediction, assumption, or forecast, right, you want to know what drives the market. And to know what drives the market, I use the fast bull market. Okay. So in the fast bull market, what I'm always going for is I want to look at the economic calendar for the week, right? I love this platform, the interface. It makes it very easy for me to be able to filter out what I should be looking out for the weeks. And for example, I have all these 3 stars right here. I have all this. So I've been able to customize my news economic calendar page to the fact that I can only get a high probability news that could drive the market, right? So because of the fact that I work with the Gbpjpy, as you know, I only trade the Gbpjpy, so I don't care about other news, right? I only filter my news to just the Gbpjpy, what could drive the pounds JPY, right? For example, we have the World Economic Forum meeting coming up. We have the UK retail sales and all of that. So I kind of know what to expect from the market on Thursday. On Friday, today is Thursday. I kind of have an understanding of what could potentially drive the market. So first of all, that has been noted. Then I go back on the chart to do the technical job for it. So like I said, this is going to be a forecast. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to details to everything I'm going to be saying. You see, we call it a forecast for a reason, a prediction for a reason. That's because there's no certainty. And it's so sad that many traders, when they're trading the market, they trade with a mindset of certainty. So much that they defend that position. They feel the market is going to go, with the last call of it. And that's why many get into mental block errors like over leveraging, overthinking, not cutting out losses. And they don't be like that. Don't be like that. That is not how to think about the market. The market itself is a probabilistic environment. And for you to be moving in certainty within a probabilistic environment is very wrong. You must be able to think in terms of probability, right? That means when you're analyzing the market and want to make your forecast, you need to use tenses like might, may, could, would, right? Oh, if this happens, this is what I should be doing. You have to be thinking in terms of, if this happen, I'm going to do that. If this happen, okay, I'm going to be looking at this, right? Because analysis steps start from accepting the fact that the market has different and multiple potentials every day, right? All you need for your buyers to change, I want you to mark this one and write it down somewhere. All you need from your buyers to change from what you're certain of to what the market wants to show you is just a couple candlestick printing more. You could have a buy bias right now, 100%, and just with 2 more candlesticks, it could change to a sell. And that is why you want to be able to position yourself within a mind frame of probability, right? So that when you make decision, you're at the point whereby all edges are in your favor, right? So I want you guys to take that out for free. So yes, so I start my analysis from the higher time frame. Usually when I don't have much information on the daily time frame, I love to just look at the weekly time frame to see what to expect. And let's look at the weekly time frame real quick. Oh wow, we can see what the market is potentially doing on the weekly time frame right now, and I can see that the market is eating up, right? It's really eating up. And when I look at the structure of the market have been coming off a bullish structure, right? And just to bring a little bit of details into what the market is doing, the market broke the spot at some point, right? It broke this level at some point, right? It gave a first retest, right? I don't expect this retest to push the market further, right? There's something I call the push, the double exhaustion, to my student. Like I said again, if you're not in the SwingTradeFX student community, mentorship community, I don't know what to say, right? You need to learn. You need to learn. Here we simplify the market. We don't teach none of those concepts or holy grail. We teach you the principle of what makes the first market work. Anyways, let's get into it. So we have this double exhaustion right here, and ever since then, market has taken a new structure. So what is it? You can see the higher low, higher low, higher low, and we'll start to have the smaller one, right? My area of interest, right, is this consolidation that happened and seem to be breaking out right now. So that being said, I kind of have an understanding of where the market might be coming to, on the long term. So the first forecast is the market might be coming to the 195 zone. Okay, now I want you to pay attention to the words I'm using, because the words you use defines the psychology through which you're gonna see the market, right? Your sense organs articulate themselves together to interpret or transcribe whatever you see in the market. So when you use the word like might, your mindset is already programmed to think in terms of probability. But if you use terms like I will, that means you're very certain, and you are going to be doing so much wrong, you know, in a probabilistic field. So the beauty about this new episode I'm starting on this YouTube channel is the fact that not only I'm not here to give you signals, I'm not here to tell you what to do or what to say. I'm here to actually help you think and give you the projection from SwingTradeFX, right? So if you pay attention to every word that comes out of my mouth, I'm being very, very intentional about it, right? I definitely know how to communicate this knowledge to your understanding. So I need you to watch my video not just once, twice, or 3 times, because there's always something to learn, okay? So now that we know that the market is coming to that level, I want to be able to amplify it on the daily time frame. So what do I have on the daily time frame? Yes. So on the daily time frame, remember that I said like this market right here, kind of like give us this break from this level, and you can say the double flex exhaustions. Then we had the double exhaustion right at this spot right here. So ever since then, we've been moving higher low, and we have structures starting, right? So yes, let's get back into the time frame. So we have the structures right here, and the trend has been an uptrend, right? And I said my area of focus is actually right here. So let's look at what to expect. Market started moving on a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then we started all the structures right here, right here, right here, right here, right? So it's very interesting to me now because I have my last low point, and I'm looking at this high right here that if the market should take out, right, we might be having a very, very big move right to the upside. So I'm just going to identify this level, right? So the forecast is very simple. If the market can take off this high right here, then expect us to drive higher to this point, right? Simple, right? But however, the market doesn't just move that way, and that is where the place of timing and execution comes in, right? If you want to get good at execution, look, forex market is not about telling where the market is going to go. It's about knowing the right time to get into the market, when the market is ready to go to where you want it to go, or where you presume it to go. Yeah, that's the right word, right? Because we're trading in terms of probability. And there's something really beautiful that I learned, right? I saw the fact that the market didn't break the low, right? It never came back to break the low. It wholly found a support right here and started going back up, meaning the market's still on a higher low. So the first thing that comes to mind is me bringing out my trend line. So, oh, beautiful. we have a diagonal support right here. We have a diagonal support. Beautiful. We have a diagonal support right here. So it tells me that if you have not watched my trend line video, if you want to know how to use a trend line, go watch my trend line video, right? It's going to be pinned in the footer above, in the headers above, right? Go watch it. Go watch it. You know the confirmation. I'm not here to discuss about trend line. You know, we have the touch one, touch two, establishment and validation. And validation, look at the price hit this level and started to make a move to the upside, right? So this is so beautiful. Okay, so I'm just gonna identify, you know, this levels right here. I'm just gonna identify this level right here. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead to identify this very beautiful level right here. So this kind of makes sense to me because now I know that if the market break above that level, we are actually going to be coming to this level right here, which is, you know, a weekly previous high, right? So now this beginning to make sense to me. So I come back to, let's come to the 4-hour time frame to see any information we could put together, right? So we know something for sure that when the market got to this point, it rejected right on this level, and ever since then, price has been going on a high low. Now, the beautiful thing about this is the fact that the market is moving on higher highs and higher low, right? This information means a lot, right? So the market moving on these highs and low tells me something, that the momentum is still so high to the upside. So what do I expect? I would expect to see some consolidation right here for the market to get to this point, right? You know, of course, the market is coming right back here. It's coming right back there, right? We can't deny that, right? But then we have the most significant, the most recent low right at this point. So let me identify that out. Right. So we have those most significant lows right here. So now this is beginning to get very interesting to me because now I have a projection that the market might be going to the upside, right? But I do not expect the market to break and keep going, right? After a very strong extended move, there has to be an exhaustion, right? Still goes back into my mentorship, right? My student, if you're watching this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And this exhaustion could actually provide me an opportunity to sell down, right? But one thing I know for sure is that I'm not looking forward, you know, I'm my expectations now. This is not the reality of what the market say, but one of the possibilities of my expectation is the market will probably come back right here and find us before it continues to go to the upside, right? I would expect that to happen because it's the psychology is very simple, right? The buyers came in aggressively right here and you see them push to this level. Obviously, this is a very strong area of interest, right? And when the market gets hit, we're bound to find a reaction, right? And this reaction might lead us getting to this level, right? And at this level, if we're still trading at this level, as long as this low does not get taken off, if the buyers can come in, I think these buyers are going to push the market to 195. 195.3 zone, right? So now it's always good to have a range, tradable range for the week, right? Today's Thursday, so my range right now that I'm looking at is right in between this point right here and this point right here. I want to see what the market is going to do. And what do I do right here? I wait for the information to fully form. I wait for the information to fully form. Let me see what the market has in stock for us, right? So this is going to be what I'll be waiting for. And I'll be simply waiting. It looks like a swing trade to me, and I'll simply be waiting right on the lower time frame as much as like the 1 hour and 30 minutes, right? Did some very good trade this week. You know, I shared it with the community. If you're not in the community, you can actually join my community via the link in Telegram description, you know, my Telegram link, and you can access me directly, right? And all I got to do right now is wait and range, right? So my number one area of interest is I want to see what the market is going to do right here. Okay, let the market come right here. If this level right here reacts to the market, we might actually have to force the market to come down to this point and then continue to the upside. So my forecast for this for the next target of Gbpjpy, right? Right on the I'm just going to leave you on the 4 hour time frame. My next target for the Gbpjpy to get to would be actually this 195 level. However, I don't expect the market to just keep going, right? I expect at some point there has to be some kind of exhaustion before we move to that level. So within this exhaustion in just this range, there are multiple opportunities, right? Talking about execution, I'm not going to be discussing execution here, but I'm just going to be training you guys to the mentality of how to think. If there's need for me to discuss execution, maybe at some point I will do that, but I'm only just going to give you guys a forecast, and I'm going to give you guys a realistic approach to how the market will achieve that forecast, right? So I don't expect the market to move directly to that level. I expect this area, this upper area of interest to actually act on the market, and I expect the market, if the market is going to target, now I'm beginning to speak in terms of even when, if the market is going to target the 195, then I don't see it breaking below the 184.463 zone, right? So my areas of interest are very simple: 188.689, right, which is right here, then 184.463, and my expectation will be 195.38. So what do I do right now? It's very simple. All I got to do is align myself with what the market has to do and take this beautiful trade in between, bit by bit, right? I take almost every move that happens on GJ because I trade all this trade, this pair alone, right? So as much as I'm projecting the 195, I want to be able to take whatever happens within the range of 188.689 and 184.463. And this is just the beauty of trading. Focus on one or two pairs, get used to them, and do them all over and over again. And I hope you guys enjoy. So if you want to learn more about trading, you can actually come to my mentorship program. I need to save you guys from a lot of these guys that do not actually even know what they're doing, but they want to teach you what to do, right? When knowledge speaks, it takes even the least person to understand or behold the beauty of knowledge, right? And we are not here to show flashy lifestyle. We are not here to show what I'm doing, the house I live in, the cars I drive, whatever it is. All this channel is dedicated to is learning and knowledge. And if you stay in this channel and utilize every services that comes with it and take a step further to actually seek for the keynote, think about it, right? If you get this much on just YouTube, you know what it is when you have a one-on-one experience with me, right? So a lot of people with testimonies, right? And you can go to the free Telegram channel to verify this, right? No gimmicks, just transparency, honesty, bringing bringing the realistic nature of the forex market, execution, and just humility. So thank you guys so much. This is our first episode. Thank you for being with me for the introduction, and I look forward to doing this every week as long as I have the time to. God bless you guys so much. Stay tuned, turn on your notifications, share this video to somebody, invite somebody to the army, to the Swing Trade FX Army. You know what our tagline is here: no gimmicks. We are not playing games right here. We do this for real, right? We do it first, then I teach it next. So we don't teach it before we do it. We do it, then we confirm it, and we teach it. Thank you guys so much. God bless you.